Good day mga kamatiks! Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? Andito na naman ako si Sir Nivero at welcome sa ating panibagong video. So bago natin simulan yung discussion, let us all greet the teachers first na nag-celebrate ng World Teachers Day kahapon. So Happy Teachers Day to all the teachers around the world. Salamat sa inyong mga guidance, mga mahahabang pasensya, marami yan. Being a parent, second parent to us, and thank you for always helping and being there, guiding us all throughout our journey as we pursue and reach our goals and dreams in life. Thanks to you always. And shout out also to all my students, sa lahat ng estudyante kong nag-greet sa akin kahapon. Salamat sa inyo. Akala ko wala nang remember sa akin. So, especially sa section ng 9SA. So, shout out to all of you, 9SA of the last school year na estudyante ko. And to all the students who greeted me as well. Shout out din sa mga estudyante na under ko ngayon. Gusto mo pa shout out 9SN, ST, SMN, and OLMC. Salamat sa inyong patience regarding the videos. So, shout out din sa mga estudyante na patuloy na sumusubaybay sa ating mga videos. So, let's proceed. So, sa last video natin, we talked about the operations and radicals. Now, after the operations, we apply it in solving radical equations, no? So, these kind of equations are present in mostly daily life. No? So, question is, what are radical equations? Okay, so equations containing variables within radical signs are called the radical equations. So, what does it mean? So, obviously, ganito, may equal sign at saka merong radical symbol. So, ito, square root of x minus 3 equal to 3, square root of x plus 9 plus square root of x equal to 7, cube root of x plus 1, and then plus 2 is equal to 3. So, yan lang yung ilan sa mga example natin sa radical equations. Mas marami pa yan. And another part of radical equations is the solution to a radical equation. No? So, a solution is a real number which, when substituted for the variable, gives a true equation. No? And then, so, for example, 12 is, show that 12 is a solution of square root of x minus 3 equal to 3. So, paano mo yan isi-show? You're just going to, papalitan mo lang yung x niyan. So, papalitan mo lang ng 12. So, mangyayari, 12 minus 3, that's going to be square root of 9. Square root of 9, obviously that's 3. So therefore, 12 is a solution because it makes the statement or the mathematical statement true. Another one, show that 0 is a solution of cube root of x plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Now, again, papalitan mo lang din yung x ng 0. So 0 plus 1, obviously that's 1. And then cube root of 1, that's 1 again. And then 1 plus 2, that's 3. So that means 0 is a solution, which makes the mathematical statement true. Last part is show that square root of x is equal to negative 3 has no solution. So dito, the radical symbol indicates the positive or principal square root of a number. So, ano nga ba yung principal square root? So, the principal square root of a number, let's say, a square, is the absolute value of a. No? So, parang ganito ba? Square root of a square is absolute value of a. No? So, since square root of x must be positive, no? Then here if you notice negative 3, di ba? So, we can say that it has no solution. Okay? If A and B are real numbers, and n is a positive integer, and A equal to B, then an is equal to Bn. So, this principle, ito yung gagamitin natin sa pagsosolve ng radical equations. So, hindi principal ha, principle. Kasi principal, yun yung tatawag sa'yo pag may ginawa ka kabalastugan. Okay? So, isa na din ako doon. Okay, so moving on. First example is we have square root of x equal to 2. Then, yun, gagamitin mo yung principle na to. No? Okay. Sira na yung cursor ko. So, ito yung gagamitin mo, di ba? So, how are you going to identify the n if this is your given? So, di ba, dito 2 yung n natin. So, how are you able to tell that n is equal to 2? So, makikita mo yung value ng n kung ano yung value ng index mo, kung ano yung root mo. Diba? So, dito, yung index mo ay, okay, that's 2. So, if your index is 2, then your n must be 2 also. So that, ano nga ba yung goal mo dito? So that, makancel yung radical symbol. Diba? Pag 2 dito, 2 dito magiging cancel na yan. Matitira is x equal to 2 square. But x is equal to 2 square is just x equal to 4. Which means that the solution to the problem is 4. X is equal to 4. Another one is cube root of x equal to 5. Then, so dito 3, di ba? Cube root kasi. So, ano yung gagamitin mong n? Of course, it's 3 because cube root. Okay? Pag 2 yung ginamit mo, makakancel ba yan? Hindi. So, kung ano yung root dito or index dito, yun din yung gagamitin mo. So, cube root of x raised to 3 equal to 5 cube. So, kung ano yung ginawa mo sa kabila, ni-raise mo ng 3, yun din yung gagawin mo sa kabila, 5 raised to 3. Tsaka, matitira dito is, eto na lang, x. Dito sa kabila, 5 cube is just equal to 125. Another one is, the converse of this statement is true for odd n and false for even n. So, anong ibig sabihin dyan? So, if n is odd and a raised to n is equal to b raised to n, then a is equal to b. No? So, but if n is even, so pag si n dito, divisible by 2 yung n mo, and a raised to n equal to b raised to n, then it is possible that a is not equal to b. So, there are times na nagiging ganito yung scenario. So, for example, negative 3 square is equal to 9. Pero, si 3 square equal din sa 9. So, that is why A is not equal to B. Negative 3 is not equal to 3. Okay? So, to solve a radical equation containing 1 square root, no? So, ganito. I-isolate mo lang yung radical sa kabila. And square mo both sides kasi square root, di ba? So, square mo both sides of the equation. And then, solve for the variable. Pareha sa ginawa natin kanina. So, and then, after you solve or after obtaining the variable, the value of the variable, you can do the checking na. So, for example, solve square root of x plus 3 minus 5 equal to 0. So, una, i-isolate mo yung radical. No? Eto. Isolate mo siya. Tapos, anong gagawin mo kay negative 5? Okay, so, i-transfer mo sa kabila or may gagawin ka. So, magiging plus 5 na siya sa kabila. So, ito yung original na equation. Tapos, pag ginalaw mo si negative 5, magiging positive 5 na siya sa kabila, di ba? Kasi i-isolate natin yung square root. Pagkatapos, number 2 ka na, square mo na yung both sides ng equation. So, what happened is, ay hindi na sinow dito. So, I can do that part na lang. So, square ko both side, mangyari, cancel na to. Tapos dito, x plus 3 na lang. Dito din, 5 times 5, that's 25. And then, how do you get 22? Diba, si 3, pag ilagay mo sa kabila yun, magiging minus, magiging ganito yan. X equal to 25 minus 3. Kaya, x equal to 22. So, solve for x na part. Pag checking ka, ipapalit mo lang yung 22 kay x. So, 22 plus 3, that's 25. Square root of 25 minus 5, that's 5 minus 5 equal to 0, which makes the statement true. Okay, another one is 4, hindi yan 4 truth ha, 4 square root of x minus x equal to 3. So, same scenario, original equation, plus isolate the square root, no? Lagay mo dito sa kabila, plus yung x, dito na lang sa kabila din, para hindi masyadong mawala. So, pagkatapos mo i-isolate, square mo na siya. So, square ka na dito, square mo din dito. So, mangyayari, 4 square is 16, tapos makakancel na to. So, that is why 16x. Sa kabila, x plus 3 square. Tapos, you can also expand x plus 3. Diba, isa ito sa mga special products. No? If you still remember, that's a square or x square. No? And then, twice the product. Okay? So, if you may recall, twice the product of the first and the last term. So, x times 3, that's 3x. Times 2 pag yun, 6x plus 9. So, next is, notice that the degree of your equation of your variable is 2. So, magagamit natin yung quadratic natin dito. So, ginawa ko dito is, nilipat ko sila lahat sa kabila. So, naging ganito na. X squared. Paglipat ko sa una, magiging ganito. Negative x squared minus 6x plus 16x plus 9. Diba? Tapos, sa sunod niyan is negative x squared plus 10x plus 9 equal to 0. But take note, this is negative, so we make it positive by divide or multiplying negative 1. So that is why naging positive na to. At si positive 10x naging negative na. Si 9, wait, what happened here? It's wrong. Oops. Yan. Tama lang pala. So, giging plus 9 ito. Tapos, actually, minus dito yan. Minus yan. So, mangyayari, pag nag-multiply ka ng negative, so magiging plus na si x squared, tapos negative 10x, magiging negative 10x, tapos plus 9. So, factor mo na yan. So, if you still remember, how do you factor this? So, factor ng 9, kapag nag-add ka, magiging negative 10. So, 9, isa sa mga factor positive kasi negative dito. So, negative 1, negative 9. So, ito yung ginamit ko. So, x minus 1, x minus 9. So, you may review that and then multiply. And then, solve for zero property or ng equation. No? So, equate mo na lang siya na x minus 1 equal to 0. Then, x minus 9 equal to 0. Then, lagay mo sa kabila. So, yung mga equations niya, so x equal to 1 and x equal to 9. So, to do the checking, so, and then, so, yung isa, so then, so they are the solutions of the These 1 and 9 are the solutions to the equation.